Hi everyone, welcome to another Take and Make craft. I'm Miss Karolina and today we are making tissue paper sunflowers. So go ahead and grab your kits and we're gonna get started. Okay, so when you open your craft kit, these are the items you're gonna find. You're gonna find some yellow tissue paper petals, 2 green petals, a strip of tissue paper, that's gonna be your stem, some purple tissue paper, a black circle, and blue cardstock. What you're gonna need to provide is a glue stick, pencil, you might need a black color pencil, and scissors. Okay, so what we're gonna do first, we're gonna remove everything off of our blue paper. We're just gonna leave the circle and our pencil. Okay, so the first thing we're gonna do is we are going to trace this circle onto our blue paper. So I'm gonna find an area for my flower. I think I want to put it right in the middle. I think I'm gonna put a little bit on top over here. So kind of like that. And then I'm just going to trace my circle onto the paper. Okay, it doesn't have to be too dark. I don't know if you can see that, but as long as you can see it, we're good. So here's my circle onto my paper, and we're going to start putting down our petals, but without the glue. We're just going to figure out how we want our petals to lie on our flower. All right, so here's one petal. Let's see. I'm gonna put it on here. And if you want, you can overlap them or you can just have them touching like that. We are gonna add another layer, so those gaps will be gone. We'll fill in those gaps. Okay, so we have our third one. Maybe I can fit one more. Just like so. Okay. So I think that is going to be my back layer of petals for my sunflower. Okay, so if you're happy with the layout, if you want to add more petals, you can. I'm just using 7 for mine because that's how much fit around the circle. I'm going to start gluing them down. So for our flower petals, we're going to give them some dimension. What we're going to do is we're going to fold them in half, like that. And then we're going to just glue them down here onto the circle. So as you can see, it gives them a little dimension. Glue stick. I'm gonna put some glue on there. If you don't have glue, you can always use tape as well. And I'm just going to glue it. And then if you can see, I folded it in and it gives that a little pop. It makes it a little 3D-ish. Okay, I'm going to do the same thing for every petal on here. Okay, and I have my first layer of petals for my sunflower done. All right, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to figure out how I want to do my next layer. I'm going to lighter yellow, go around. As you can see, I'm filling in those gaps. So I'm overlapping on the other, where there was like a little gap. And so it should take me about 7 of these ones. And it does. So I have 7 of these lighter yellows that I'm going to put on top. I'm going to do the same thing I did earlier. I'm going to fold them in half and then glue them down. Completed sunflower. So you can go around and you can just keep folding them in. Go into that bottom layer. If it got squished a little bit, you can go ahead and fold that in. So we have our flower part done, or our petals done. We're almost done with the whole flower. What we're going to do is we're going to take our black circle and we are just going to glue it down in the center because the sunflower has that black center. Okay, so I'm going to take my glue and just generously add glue onto the back of it. And then we're going to stick in the middle of our sunflower. Because sunflowers have that black middle where they have the seeds. And again, if they get flattened, just go ahead and do your best to give them that pop, that dimension, just by folding in the petals like so. So we have our flower petal, our flower of our sunflower done, but we want to give it a stem as well. So you got a strip of green paper that we're going to glue down. If you like the size of the strip of paper, you can just glue down as is, or you can cut it and shorten it, or you can make it even thinner too. I kind of like my stem a little bit thicker. Let's see, it might be a little bit too loose. I might cut it just a touch on the bottom. Okay, and then I'm just going to glue it down like that. Put some glue on my tissue paper and just glue it down. Just glue down the best we can. There we go. Okay. Alright, so I have my stem. I also have 2 leaves that I could glue down as well. Stems usually have leaves. If you really want, you can also make these. You can either glue them down flat, or I'm going to give them some dimension as well and fold them in. So I'm going to glue one here, like that. Nice. I'm going to do the same thing to this leaf. And glue this guy down here. Like that. And I have my sunflower. Now the purple paper that you also have in your kit, you can use this to fill in this black circle to make like little seeds. So I'll show you. So what I like to do is cut the paper into these little pieces. I'm just going to cut them into little pieces like that. And then I'm going to roll them up into a little ball. Those are going to be my sunflower seeds. I'm going to just glue onto my black circle. there are my sunflower seeds and my sunflower and my stem. And this is our sunflower craft. What else you could do, if you like it like this, you can just leave it as is. Some sunflowers have like dark like lines coming out of it. They have darker petals near the center. So what you could do, you could take your colored pencil and just lightly add some black in there. Otherwise, if you like how it looks, you don't have to add the black, but it's just another option for you if you like to add some more color into your picture. And you could do this for the first layer, the top layer of your petals, or you can also do your bottom layer. I just did the top layer. You can see that a little bit. I just made little light black lines. You don't have to do it. It's totally up to you, but if not, that's another option. So this is our sunflower. Thanks everyone for joining me for this Take and Make craft. I hope you had fun making your sunflowers this month. We'll see you again next time. Bye!